All right, everybody. For those of you who don't know, my name is Michael Forrest, and welcome to It's Shark Time. Now, before we get going, if I can ask you guys not to send me any text messages while I'm up here, because listen, when you're up here and all of a sudden you get a text message, right, it's like hitting a wall, except it's a wall of text, and it can really throw you off. It really can. It can really distract me. So if you can hold off any questions or comments until the end of the event, I'd really appreciate that. And if you need to get a hold of us, really the best way to do it is by joining our Discord. We're always available to answer questions, and you'll find the address right under me here on this beam here. All right, so that's really the best way to do that. Now, also, we can ask you guys to stay in the audience section. Our insurance company makes us ask this because there's a lot of large and dangerous sea creatures moving through the Ravenhall Aquadrome today. We don't want to see anyone get hurt. Besides that, we have these like very highly trained moderators and my producers, and they don't like it when people come up on the stage uninvited. So if you can hang out in the audience section, that would be very helpful. Thank you for that. That's awesome. All right, now, I host about 500. I've hosted over 500 events at Allspace, and in that time, the question I get asked the most is, why are we here? And it's a reasonable question. Sometimes they don't read the event description, and they, find themselves in the airlock at the bottom of the ocean, surrounded by all these, sea creatures, and they're like, "What's going on? Why am I down here? Why am I here? Help me!" And we get it, but we get asked it every day, so we kind of joke around about it a lot. And we thought, hey, wouldn't it be fun if we had an event where we turn the tables on you guys and ask you that question? All right, but I'm gonna give you a little help. Right in front of my podium here, right below here, you're gonna see right here on there is written the answer. All right, so everybody, why are we here? Let's hear it.
Feed the shark. Feed the shark.
All right, yeah, that sounded more like a question. No, and I've been looking forward to this all day. You guys got to help me out. Why are we here? Come on, meet it.
Feed a shark. Feed a shark.
To feed a shark. To feed a shark. Just like that, everybody. Yeah. All right. Good. Awesome. All right. Oh, my producer's getting carried away back there. You guys hear that? All right. So listen. I'd like to also take a moment, if I can. While we're working on things here, we're working on developing. This is actually only those of you who've been to Shark Time before. All right. Believe it or not, this is only half of the experience. We're about to unveil something huge. We don't think it's ever been done in Allspace before. We're really psyched about it. Some really exciting stuff coming. But while we work on this stuff, occasionally things are going to go wrong, right? And when they do, I like to, we will keep on going. The show must go on. Do our best to put a good show on for you. But when things go wrong, like my voice goes choppy or buttons don't work the way they should, we tend to keep going. And I don't often get a chance to actually thank you guys in the moment for your patience. All right. So in the beginning, I like to start out by, in case something does go wrong, which we're hoping it doesn't, want to make sure you guys know that we really do appreciate your patience when that kind of thing happens. But hopefully it won't. Hopefully it'll go nice and smooth. All right. Now, I host about 10 events a week in Allspace. And in that time, listen, while I'm hosting these events all the time, it's to get a lot of people moving through my experiences. And it works. We get, a couple to a few hundred a week, but nobody's been able to help me feed a shark. Right. And that's been a problem for me because I got to help my friends. You guys want to meet my friends? I'm going to bring them out. You guys want to meet them?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Well, that was enthusiastic. Oh, I like that. All right. Here we go. We're going to bring them out. We got Melvin, we got Buster, and we got Fang right here. And these are my friends. And they're looking good, right? They're looking really nice and healthy. And they weren't always this way. They were getting really skinny, and I was getting really desperate. You guys might have seen me wandering around Allspace with my head down, and I got to feed my friends. What am I going to do? But I had a conversation with an admin that changed my life forever. That admin said that Allspace users would do absolutely anything for a world-building kit. And I was like, anything, huh? Oh, and I got right to work. And that's how we came up with this event. Right? This way, because listen, I know it's not enough to expect you guys to help me save the world one shark at a time. It's not enough to help you guys, while guys want to help me save the environment. No, you guys need some motivation, right? And now for a limited time, because we're about to change our prizes out, but you still have some time to win this Ravenhall Events coffee mug. We're going to be changing it out in the sometime this month. And so if you want to win one of these, now's the chance. And you can use this in your home space. You can use it in your world building. You can use it in your event spaces for anything you like, really. You don't even have to use it as a mug. Maybe you can use it as a hat. Maybe you can host an event in there, like Inside the Mug with Michael Forrest, where for the first time ever, he interviews his friend and co-host Sharky, and you can hear his thoughts on ways to prepare avatars in interesting ways. But yeah, so that's we got this prize here, and we're hoping you're going to want it enough to be a contestant on today's show. If you'd like to be a contestant on today's show, all you have to do is take that pointer that's coming out of your right hand and aim it right at Sharky's nose. You might need to come down on the railing to see him. He's right in front of my podium here. And if you get a spinning target, on Sharky's nose, you're good to go. If you don't, you may need to re-enter the space. If you do, just squeeze your trigger one time, and you're going to get a text prompt that appears in the air in front of you. Now, there you can enter your AllSpace username, not your display name, your username. This is very important because that's how we distribute our prizes. If you don't know what your username is, you can find it by pressing that blue and white triangle button on your lower left, right, and going to that Me tab, and there you'll see right below your display name is going to be a username right in parentheses. You just enter that in there, and you'll be all set. Now, while we wait for you guys to fill this out, listen, if you've been having any kind of problems with anybody in AllSpace, you're not getting along with somebody in the campfire, maybe somebody's trolling your events, maybe they're doing that weaponized scheduling where they're scheduling events over your events every single time, right? And you're having a hard time with somebody, we can take care of that for you. All you have to do is send them a come visit, right? My sharks will get to eat, right? And you guys, your problem will be solved and AllSpace will be a better place, all right? So that could really work out, all right? Now, what we're going to do now is you're going to see in your lower right, a raise hand button is going to appear as if by magic. Now, all you have to do, right, is press that raise hand button. It's going to turn blue. Once it's blue, you're going to be on our list. And while we wait for that to fill up, listen, you may notice in your menu wheel, at the very top of that menu wheel is a microphone icon. Now, when that microphone icon is clear, that means we can hear everything that's happening in your environment. And I do mean everything, right? And that's not a bad thing because I like hearing you guys laugh. I like interacting with you guys. Normally, at this point in events, a lot of people, they'll turn that microphone to red. And honestly, we're going to do that too if and only if, like, let's say that some people, I don't know why, but it's always over here in this section. You guys, you're in this section. I'm watching you guys, right? But in this section here, for some reason or another, maybe somebody will be having a conversation that's maybe better suited for the campfire. Right now, if I find it like overly distracting, my producers know, or my moderators notice that I'm off, then they're going to be like, oh, we're going to have to mute everybody, right? And if that happens and your microphone turns red, don't feel like you can't participate. First of all, it's kind of good though, because if somebody comes into your space and says, why are you screaming like that? Why are you screaming in terror? You'll be able to explain without us hearing that, right? But just don't feel like you can't express yourself if that happens, because you have that pink cheek smiley face, and when you click on that, your emoji panel opens up, giving you a wide variety of options with which to express yourself, right? And I'll leave it to you to choose which one's the most appropriate, but I'd like to reserve this one because it's really distracting. Giant head coming out of giant hand coming out of your head like that, and we're going to use this as kind of a signal, right? Like, so let's say that my voice goes choppy, or this section over the roof here that always gives us problems. Let's say that starts leaking, right? That's the kind of thing I'm going to want to know about. Now, listen, if you're one of those that's going to go like this throughout the whole event, you might be the only one having a problem, and you might just need to re-enter the space, right? Otherwise, it might be somebody messing around. So I'm going to keep on going. But if I see 5 of you doing it at once, I know it's something I need to address, okay? But for the most part, we're hoping we keep the microphones open because I really like hearing you guys laugh and being able to, talk back and forth with all of you. All right, now, let's see who we have on our list here. We got 9 people. All right. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Getting a note there. I'm not supposed to get those. All right. Let's see. Who do we have here on our list? We got Tim. We're going to have Tim up. We also have Shelly Flex up here. And we also have Blarg. All right, we're going to have Blarg. I hope I'm saying that right. I think I'm just going to call you Blarg or something. It'll be quicker. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to have you guys up, and the way we're going to do this is we're going to extend these bridges out. Please wait for the bridges to fully extend before you come up. And listen, if you need to recenter, now's the time, because if you do it on stage, you're going to end up in the audience. Hey, guys, how's it going, everybody? You having a good time? You guys having a good time? Yeah? All right, cool. Good. Nice to hear that. All right, everybody, let's go on up. All right. Now, let's see here. All right, get everybody up here. Let's take a moment to get to know you guys. We're going to pull back these bridges here so nobody, thinks of escaping. All right, let's see. We got Shelly Flex. Shelly Flex, how you doing? Have you been to the show before?
I have not. This is my first time.
You have not? What do you think so far?
It's pretty cool.
All right, have you been around AllSpace long?
No, today is literally my first day. With
your first day? Man, that keeps happening. It's so sad. Look at this. Shelly didn't get to experience anything in AllSpace, and it has to end like this. That's a tragedy. All right, let's see. Blarg. I'm going to work on that pronunciation. Blarg. There we go. How long have you been around AllSpace for?
Like 2 days, a couple hours.
2 days, another new one. Oh, everybody's fresh today. All right, that's cool. All right, very nice. Well, it's 2 days, and you probably haven't been to our show before. It's your first time. What do you think so far? Great. Oh, cool. We like hearing that. Cool. Nice. How about you, Tim? How long have you been around AllSpace for?
Oh, about a few months actively. I think I've joined a couple of years ago, but only really active in the last couple of months.
Okay. Have you ever been to our show before?
I have. I was a contestant once, in fact, and I'm raring to do a little better this time.
All right, cool. Oh, wait, that's right. Yeah, you were on. I remember you now. Okay, all right, I recognize that voice. All right, got that, got that host voice. But don't worry, we'll take care of that. All right, come on up here. All right, come up this ramp. right? Now, if everybody comes up here join me up here, you're going to notice these yellow X's. If everybody would pick out a yellow X where they feel comfortable and just stand up on the yellow X, make yourself at home. Once you're on that yellow X, you can recenter if you like, just get comfortable. And all I need you to do is just press that consent button that's right in front of you. Just a minor formality with our insurance company. Nothing to worry about.
God.
Nothing to concern yourself with, Blarg. Just go ahead and press that consent button right in front of you. There we go. All right. Very nice. Okay, let's see if we got everybody checked in here. All right. Looks like, Shelly, you having any trouble pressing that consent button?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
pointing at it, but nothing's happening.
All right. You're pointing
an
at it, but
ethical
what's happening?
problem pressing the
Squeeze your trigger on that. See what happens. Squeeze your trigger on that consent button. Any luck there? All right. Well, I'll tell you what, sometimes it sticks. We have a little bit of a problem. All right. So I'm just gonna, jump on it here and see if I can get it to go. I'm gonna lend you my name, actually. All right. This way the audience will see my name there and we'll get you checked into our system. All right, cool. Let's have a look here. All right, that works. Shelly's name is now temporarily Michael Forrest. And what we're going to do is we're going to raise up these glass enclosures to make everyone feel safe, secure, and comfortable. All right, let's see. Here we go. All right, now, listen, guys, just a friendly reminder. If there are any attempts to escape, all right, we're going to have to, it's going to immediately disqualify you from our events. And I've been told that this is pretty extreme. But you know what's pretty extreme is when people deny my friends a meal. That's animal cruelty is what that is. We've had a real problem with runners lately, so we have to be strict. All right. Now, the way this is going to work is we're going to ask you guys a question. And don't worry, there are no right answers here. There are only those answers that can convince our audience that you deserve to live more than the person next to you. That's it. Easy, right?
All right.
All right, nothing to worry about there. I heard laughing. People get it. All right, good.
No
That's
pressure.
good. All right, now you're going to notice that we've got some numbers that appear above your head right there. And that means that, your fate is in the hands of our audience because our audience now has the ability to vote on what happens to you, right? So if you let's say that Tim has this really great answer. He's been on a show before. He's experienced, so he's good. So it really impresses you. And now all you have to do is click on his nameplate and you'll see his number goes up. Right. But let's say that Blarg has a really even better answer than that. And you're like, you know what? Blarg's the man. We got the great answer there. I like that better than Tim's. Well, you can change your vote at any time just by clicking on the nameplate of your favorite contestant. All right. So there we go. All right. Well, I hear people clicking already. People already got favorites. You guys got friends in the audience? That can help. That can definitely help. All right. Let's start out with Tim. Now, Tim, are you ready? That's not actually the question, though. You're ready. Okay, cool. All right. Well, if you see off in the distance out this window here, we have the Ravenhall Sea Lab, and we do all kinds of incredibly important science there. And our lead researcher, Dr. Starling's been studying the effects of, sudden pressure changes because we're working on an experience that involves that. It's very exciting, right? And he finds that all of his subjects have been passing out. Right. And when they're unconscious, they all have this dream or this vision of standing on a hill surrounded by these mountains. And it's really strange. And we're wondering what's going on there, Tim. What do you think that is?
Standing on the hill, surrounded by what?
But like mountains and stuff. It's really weird. Every subject gets it.
Well, you mentioned pressure. What it is it's the desire to be at a higher altitude so that where the pressure is actually less up there. The air pressure, in fact. You were talking about air pressure, right?
Yeah, the different pressure
of course.
From being underwater. Yeah. We're down pretty deep down here.
Yeah. That's what it is. It's a desire to be at that lower pressure. And to not
everybody, look at that. Tim's put a lot of thought into this. Yeah. You see that, everybody? Tim's giving a very thoughtful and considered answer.
Tim.
All right. Oh, wow. People are chanting, vote for Tim. Look at that. Okay. So, Blarg, let me ask you, right? This dream that they're all having, this vision of standing on top of a hill surrounded by Lois Green. I'm even told that occasionally signs appear in front of them telling them to get immersed with Michael Forrest. What do you think's going on there?
Wow. Sorry, what did the sign say?
Well, there's one of them. There's a bunch of them. One of them said, get immersed with Michael Forrest. There's another one talking about flying in all space at flight time. And they're all having this vision when they pass out. What's going on, Blarg?
What is going on is just mass group hallucinations.
Okay, that's an answer, everybody, huh? Well, if you like Blarg's answer, go ahead and press on the nameplate. Now, Shelly, I hope we get your name right. It's Shelly, right? Because right now it looks like Michael Forrest.
Yep, that's me.
All right, cool. All right. Now, Shelly, what do you think's going on there? They're on top of a mountain surrounded by hills with all these signs in front of them. What's happening?
They're thinking about what would happen if they jumped off.
Okay. All right. Well, that's an answer right there. And I want everybody to take a moment to think which contestant you like the best. All right. Put some thought into this. All right. Let's reflect on what. Oh wow, the band quit again. You heard that? It's supposed to play the whole song, and it just went.
I may have forgotten
a couple of notes. Oh, you see that? It's a real problem. They tell you anyone can be a host in Allspace, but you don't think about paying the band. You don't think the incredible expense of like building one of these underworld instructions. It's really tough. All right, let's see here. Wow, the numbers are still going crazy. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna lock in the votes right now. See how we did. We're gonna lock in the votes in 3, in 2, in 1. The voting is now closed, everybody. So hold on those votes and let's see how we did. Oh, Shelly. Is there anybody we should contact considering what's about to happen?
Oh no.
Anybody? Anybody we should notify?
No.
A better question. Does anybody know where you are right now, Shelly?
Oh no. Standing in my living room.
Yeah, but like, nobody knows where you are, right? Like you didn't say, hey, I'm going to Shark. All right, excellent. That's good news.
I did not.
All right, you're going to meet my friend Fang right now. And since you've been such a great guest, I'm told what can really help this experience is if you scream on the way out. All right, so get ready to give us a good scream. All right, and here we go. You're going to meet my friend Fang right now. Here we go.
God.
Here we go. Bye, Shelly. Oh, wow, that's a good scream. All right, everybody, listen. Let's have a talk. All right, it's time for us to have a talk. You may have noticed that effect that was there just now. When we first unveiled Shark Time, we were very proud of it, and the admins were, well, they were horrified. They were, and that's because of the effect you just saw. Right. And, you know, I had to assure them. I said, listen, that's not what you think it is. I understand your concern, but that's not what you think it is. Right. Now, most avatars in Allspace, they're delicious. But you're going to notice some of us have these green tags above our head, and that gives kind of a nasty, sort of a minty, kind of a gross aftertaste. Right. My friends don't care for it. So we put in that seasoning just to make it better for them. That's all that is. And if you think it looks like something else, it says something more about you than it does us. So listen, if you're at the campfire and you're talking about what a nice time you had at Shark Time today, I want you to do me a favor. When you talk about that part, just remember, everybody, that's just seasoning. That's all that is. Okay, that's just seasoning. And you know what? I'm really glad we could have this talk like this. All right, I feel like a lot closer to you guys. And wow, it's, yeah, I'm glad we could have this talk. All right, now let's see here. It looks like we have some good news. We have an opening up here, so let's take a look at a list here and see if we have anybody else that wants to be a contestant. Let's see. We have Leander 13. All right, so we're going to have you up. Leander, you out there?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So let me extend these bridges. You come up and join me. If you need to recenter, do so now, because if you do it on stage, you'll be in the audience like this. Hey, everybody, how's it going? You liking the show? It's good, right? Okay. All right, cool. Let's head up there. Hey, Humber, how's it going? All right, let's see here. Let's take a moment to get to know you, Leander. Now, Leander, you checked in with Sharky first, right?
Yes.
All right, good. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. That's awesome. You've been around Allspace for long.
2 days.
2 days. Oh wow! Look at all these new people. Like, and they never got to do anything in Allspace. It's so sad. This is like the saddest episode of Shark Time we've ever had. All right, but come on up. All right, let's see. Let's get you up here. So just come on up this ramp here. Oh, that's cool. You wave to the audience. That's the idea. You got to win them over. Go ahead and stand on that yellow X right there. You can recenter if you like once you're there. Get comfortable. But go ahead and press that consent button right in front of you. Just a minor formality with our insurance. Oh no! You told me you checked in with Sharky. You did. Oh wow! You saved yourself. Good moves. You knew that was coming. Wow! Look at that. All right. Well, I'm going to need you to check in with Sharky. Just go ahead and press on Sharky's nose. You can probably reach it from here, right? Go ahead and just click on Sharky's nose there and put in your username for me. Can you do that? Oh, okay.
Not that
Wow, that's not going to work out. All right. Oh, look at that.
Oh well.
Oh, wow. Fang, you all right, buddy? Fang's eating good today. You looking a little green there, buddy. All right, you know what? We're not going to Fang's already had 3 meals. We're not going to have somebody else up to take his place there. All right, so let's move into our second round, everybody. All right, let's reset our votes here so we can, get a nice fresh start. And we're going to start with you, Blarg, right? Like that. Oh, and, is it bothering you that I'm pronouncing your name all drowned out like that, or is it just I just say Blarg?
I absolutely love it.
You absolutely love it. And that's not because you're hovering over a shark right now and I'm like really close to this button. Right? That's your honest opinion?
Yes.
All right, good. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. All right, well, let's see. We're going to start out with you. Are you ready for your question? Blarg? Are you all set?
Yes. My
All right,
headset
good.
just.
All right,
I'm
that
back.
wasn't
I'm
the
good.
question.
I'm
No.
here.
All right, good. All right, cool. Let's
Okay.
go. All right, now, cleaning the glass between shows is a real problem, but we've solved it. We have a dedicated team of sponges that come in after every show, and they go nuts all over the glass, and and that's really been working out. We started out with a very dedicated team of 4, and now we're down to 3 because Melvin, you know what you did? Melvin ate one. He didn't, right? And I'm wondering, how can we stop my friends from eating our staff?
Just cover your staff in lemon oil.
Lemon oil. Okay.
That'll do it.
Oh,
It's
and
strong.
that might even make the sponges more effective. That's a really good idea. All right.
Yes.
Just so you know, you sign that consent button, so we kind of own that idea right now. Just saying.
That's a freebie. You got it.
License agreement and all that. Now, Tim, let me ask you. All right, let me ask you. All right,
Okay.
how can we stop my friends from eating the staff?
Well, the staff is going to have to improve their attitude towards the sharks because I've noticed some of
You
them have
know?
been they've been tapping on the glass real hard. The sharks
really
do
bothers
not
them.
like that. I think
That's
that's
right.
that's the root of the problem. So you want to get to the root
Yeah.
of the problem and not just solve the symptom.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Sharky, what are you doing? Get back over here. All right. Oh, about the glass tapping. Yeah, I understand. that. That really bothers them, the glass tapping. They don't like that one bit. You're right, Tim. Oh, wow. The audience really liked that answer. You're up to 10, Tim. Oh, it went down to 9. Somebody felt bad for Blarg.
It's very
All right. Oh, no, it's 9. All right. You had double digits for a minute. Oh, it's
no,
8.
I'm sinking
I'm not
fast.
helping your cause, Tim. I'm not helping your cause. All right, I'm going to stop. All right. Let's see if we can get everybody to lock in their votes now. We're going to give everybody a moment to consider. We're going to play the music, kind of.
Oh,
When I say kind of, it's because the whole song's not playing because my producer didn't pay the band. So that's all we can afford right now, just a couple notes. But if you would, we're going to lock in our votes right now. Let's see how you did. The voting is closed here. Let's see. Blarg, let me ask you.
yeah.
How do you feel about sharks, Blarg?
I think it doesn't matter. I'm going to get very well acquainted real quick.
Well, that's true. That's true. You're going to meet Buster. But listen, you've been a great guest, and it really helped if you give us a good scream on the way out. So now you're going to meet my friend Buster right now. Here we go. Buster, meet Blarg. There we go. Oh, good scream. Oh, that was excellent. Well done, Blarg. He was a good guest. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's good, right? Right, Buster? You good? Okay, cool. All right, now, everybody, you know what I'm going to say, right?
Why'd you leave?
Do you guys know?
Hi, Tim.
Do you guys know what I'm going to say? What was that you just saw? Oh, I heard it in the back.
Only seasoning.
That's right. That's just seasoning. Thank you, Milkman. That's very cool. All right. There we go. All right. Now, Tim, it's down to you. All right. And actually, it's down to you and Melvin because we still got one round left here. All right. So we're going to go into that round right now. Let's reset our score here. Now, listen, because of the size of our audience, you're going to need at least, and you've already gotten 10, so this should be pretty easy for you. You're going to need about 7 votes. All right. So you ready for the question?
I'm ready.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. What do we got for you? All right. Now, you listen, we take Sharky around to all of our events. If you've been to our other events, you've probably seen him on stage with me, but it's getting very expensive. You got to get him on the back of the truck. It's this whole process, right? And Dr. Sterling, we use a shrink ray to shrink him down. And this got me wondering, if you could shrink down any animal to carry around, what would it be and why, Tim?
If I could shrink down any animal
Yes.
to carry around,
Yes.
well, I think it would be nice to be able to shrink down an elephant to bring around. Because,
elephant.
I've never had a very good memory, and I could use something to. I've heard that elephants have a good memory. If I had an elephant
Yeah, they
in
never
my
forget.
pocket that could kind of record what was going on here and there and then let me know, I think that would kind of solve my problem.
Okay. That's a good answer.
Good answer.
All right. Looks like you've got 7 votes. Maybe you could tell the audience why you think you deserve to live. Maybe that'll help.
Well, it's been just an honor of a lifetime being up here.
Wow. And you're not just saying that because we got you over, Shark. That's like sincerely how you feel, Tim.
No, I'd like to think we all had a little bit of fun here, and that perhaps just if you had a laugh or two, maybe that warrants me surviving yet another day.
There you go. You all heard it from Tim, and Tim's up to 11, so I think he's going to be our winner today. Let's vote for Tim. Here we go. We're going to lock in our votes because we've got what we need. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to lower this glass enclosure for you. And I want you to come down here for me and stand in front of this prize mug. All right. And we're going to take your picture for our Twitter. All right, so come on down
okay,
here.
here.
And while you're coming down, I see we got a portal opening up here. That's bad form. You don't do that in events. Ooh, where are you going? Some kind of rave. Okay, cool. All right, so maybe we check that out when this is all over. But listen, when you came in today, you may have noticed there's a Patreon sign in the lobby, and that's because we're trying to raise money to put on more interactive experiences like this, and all that. And we're also trying to raise awareness about some of the horrific practices of shark finning and some of the environmental challenges on our oceans. And so what we're going to do is anything we collect, we're going to be giving a portion to the Bimini Shark Lab. All right, now Tim, let's get your picture here, and you guys can help me out. Throw up as many emojis as you can right now. All right, let me see all them emojis you're doing. And Tim, if you face me, we can get your picture for our Twitter. Throw in all the hearts, all the applause. Let's get those emojis going. Now, Tim, when I count down from 3, I want you to say Shark Time, okay? 3, 2, 1. Shark Time.
Shark Time.
There you go. Oh, that came out good. All right, that looks good. That's awesome. All right, everybody. At the end of our events, we take everybody flying at the Ravenhall Flight Academy. So if you've never flown in Altspace and you'd like to learn, you can feel free to join us at the end of the airlock there. I'm going to open up a portal in the back there. And what we're going to do is we're going to extend these bridges, and I'm going to take down the stage blocker. So if you guys want to explore the set, you can hang around and do that too for as long as you like. I'm going to play what's left of my song here. I want to thank you all for coming, and check us out this Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. All right, because we're going to do this again, and check back regularly because we're going to be having some new prizes soon. Got a brand new prize kit coming in, everybody. All right, thanks for coming, everybody. I'll see you next time.
Bye.